What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I want to give you guys some quick Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support. If you would like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you would like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you would like to join my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit the join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, I do want to talk about 5 players that were placed on IR yesterday. Linebacker Dion Jones, cornerback Isaiah Oliver, tight end John Fitzpatrick, defensive lineman Marlon Davidson, and offensive lineman Jalen Mayfield. All 5 of those players were placed on IR yesterday. From my understanding, these players can come back at any point. Can be pulled off of IR at any point. The biggest shots as far as guys that were being placed on IR to me, of course, was star linebacker Dion Jones and Isaiah Oliver, the cornerback. Both guys played in the last preseason game. And just me speculating, I really like what the coaching staff did with allowing these guys to play in that last preseason game, because Dion Jones is coming back from a serious shoulder surgery that he had over the offseason. And I really think that he wanted to get out there and see how his shoulder would respond during live action during the game. And you prefer your guys to go out there during a preseason game other than going out there week 1 against the Saints. And also Isaiah Oliver with that knee injury that he suffered last year, which was a season-ending knee surgery. He also wanted to go out there, I believe, and see how his knee would respond in game action for the very first time. So both of those guys, I didn't see either one of those guys look like they were hesitant out there. But I think that they placed these guys on IR just for the time being. It's going to be very interesting to see when those guys are able to come back, because both guys, like I said, just came back from injury and were activated and played in their first preseason game, which was our last preseason game last week. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on maybe why you think that Isaiah Oliver and Dion Jones was placed on IR. The other ones weren't too surprising. John Fitzpatrick, I don't believe he played in the preseason at all because he got injured during training camp. And then Marlon Davidson had been battling a knee injury. He actually got his knee scoped. So I'm not too surprised to see him being placed on IR, because he really didn't participate in training camp much, and he also didn't play in any of the preseason games for the Falcons this season. So it's going to be very interesting to see when these guys are going to be able to come back. Offensive lineman Jalen Mayfield, he did play during preseason, and he did participate in camp pretty much the whole training camp. And they basically stated with him, he has a lower back injury. So definitely looking forward to these guys coming back. Definitely interested to see when Dion Jones and Isaiah Oliver will be back on, back out there on the field, because those guys are huge parts of our Atlanta Falcons defense. So it's going to be interesting to see what linebackers are able to step up in the absence of Dion Jones. Michael Walker, this is his chance to prove that he belongs as a starter. Rashaan Evans, he's going to have to step up. Guys like Troy Anderson and Nate Landman that are currently on this active roster, they're going to have to step up. And then on the defensive backside, guys like D. Alford that we see played really well in training camp, he's really going to have to step up. And I think he'll be that nickel corner until Isaiah Oliver can get healthy. But it's going to be really interesting to see what players step up. I'm really excited because, as you guys know, we're like 1 week away, almost 1 week away from our first game against the Saints. So it's going to be really interesting to see what guys show up on the depth chart as starters for this first game against the New Orleans Saints. But I have a lot more content coming for you guys as the season begins to ramp up. You guys definitely stay tuned because I have a lot more content coming for you guys as always. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Peace.